You have your own Medicare plan called Medicare X, I think,
Right, yep.
which is a public option plan. Why, substantively, and you hinted at this, politically go that route instead of either a Bernie Sanders-esque plan or even the Medicare for America plan that some of the other candidates support?
I think it's simpler than the Medicare for America plan, and I think substantively it's better than Bernie's plan. I just think Bernie's wrong on the policy here. I think it's a lot better to give people an option to get to. I mean, my desire here is to get to universal health care as fast as we possibly can. That's what we need to do. There are millions of people in America who are making too much money to be on Medicaid but not enough money to afford private insurance. They desperately need a solution, and I think finishing the job on Obamacare with the public option that we should have passed back then is the best way of doing it, because it gives folks a choice, and it also allows the public option to compete down the price of private insurance in the country, which I think will help as well. That's why I think it's better.
So then in the universal health, at the point at which the Michael Bennet Medicare X plan reaches universal coverage, that'll be a mix of private insurance and government insurance?
Like many countries. I mean, Australia in many ways is the best example. They've got great health outcomes for the people there, and they've got a mix of public and a mix of private.
I listened to you and Ezra Klein debate this topic on Ezra's podcast a few weeks ago. And one of the arguments that you made on the political side about Bernie's plan is that Republicans want to call Democrats socialists, and when we give them an opportunity to do so, it makes it harder to win elections. Is that right?
Well, let me make a better argument.
Okay.
I think that it would be very hard for a Democrat to lose Colorado next fall in the Senate race unless they're for Medicare for all.
Medicare for all and the single-payer version.
And that's what, but that is the version.
And why is that?
Why? Because it's so deeply unpopular. I mean, it's, polls, once you understand just the fact that it takes health insurance away from 180 million people, its support falls into the low 30s. When you add the taxes on that, its support falls into the low 30s, and that's the way people in Colorado see it, and I'm sure in Arizona, and I'm sure in North Carolina.